friends. This is session 11, Colt Starting-Sansa. Remember, it's not just Colt starting, it is learning the exercises for building a good foundation on any horse, restarting off-track thoroughbreds, fixing problem horses. You need to go back and fill in the cracks, okay? So all these exercises can help you for many different reasons. Today on the schedule, we are going to do a little bit more backing because I am ready to put the saddle on. We are going to do a little bit of lunging, and then I'm going to throw that saddle on and off, and let her feel that under her belly, but I'm not going to cinch it up today. Sorry, to be continued tomorrow. I have a helper in case it rains. We're going to put an umbrella over the camera so that we can get this done. So I am going to rush this a little bit because, yeah, Mother Nature and I don't get along. Okay, give me a second. Alright, so my pretty pony. The one thing she did get a lot at Castle Kingsville was fly spray because we're on the big gunpowder and the flies and the gnats were so terrible down there. She learned to understand what fly spray meant. If I come out with that fly spray bottle, she knew it was relief. Absolute, utter relief. So this is why she's so good. I just did it every day. Okay? Completely relaxed. I'm not holding her. I'm getting rid of these flies. It's very humid out here today. Alright, rub it on her ears. Rub it on her face. Oh, you like the fly spray. Yes, you do. You like the fly spray. Look, I can even do this. Find an oh-no spot, stay there. She did a little oh-no. There we go. Alright. We want these sessions to be productive. We don't want things to be bothering them. By the way, I hate the pants I have on today. Stretch jeans are not good for humidity. Not with me. Hate them. Absolutely hate them. Alright, so we are going to start with a little backing. Okay, we're going to do a different method today. The last backing method we did was tap the air in front of her nose. Today we're going to teach her wiggle the rope and then wave the stick in front of her chest. Alright, so the way we teach this is get yourself your stick length away so she feels you coming, okay? And so I'll wiggle first. If she doesn't take a step, then I wave right in front of her chest. Okay, the best way to execute this is to put your rope hand above your stick hand, okay? Because if you don't, you'll end up like that. Alright. Now, she relates this stick mostly to go. Alright, so she just got a little confused there. And what do we do when they get confused? We stop and start over. Alright, I want to get her a little straight so we can go this way. I want to back her straight. Remember what I said? If you back in the round, you're going to teach your horse to back in a curve. I'm going to back straight. Turn her back straight. Alright? Okay, so wiggle. As soon as she takes a step back, I'm going to start stepping forward. Wave. There we go. Okay, now this is the first time that she's felt this method, so what am I doing? Only asking for one step. If she gives me two, that's great. We'll get to 4 before we're done this exercise. Alright, wiggle. Wave. Wave. Good. Alright, I'm going to yield her hindquarters. Okay, wiggle. Wave. Wave. Good. Okay, what do you do if the horse doesn't go on wiggle and then wave? You're going to tap the chest. So notice I'm holding my stick in a hammer position. Okay? Not like this. Hammer position. I'm going to hammer a nail. Alright? So that I have my hands in the proper position to execute when I need it. Wiggle. Wave. Watch this. Tap the chest. Whoa! Watch how much better she does it now. Feel the hindquarters. Okay, now watch. had a little bit more hustle when I did the wave because I had to tap her on the chest. Remember, it's all about horse language. So what happens when the boss horse pins its ears, says move out of my way, and the horse doesn't? They get kicked. Your stick is your tool. It's just simulating, I'm going to kick you if you do not move when I ask. Normally, a smart horse will understand the first time they get kicked by my boss mare Jewel, they will never underestimate her again. Okay? So that's kind of the way you need to be. You need to learn the horse language. All right? Straighten that hind quarter up. Okay. Wiggle. Wave. Crooked. Up and around. Straighten up. Straighten up. Tap, tap, tap. Straighten up. Wiggle. Wave. Straighten up. Wiggle. Wave. It goes a little crooked. Bump her nose. Wiggle. Start over. Wave. Wave. Good. And remember, the key to backing up is not to pull them to a stop. When you stop your feet, they stop their feet. Don't back and pull up. Back and pull up. All right? You're going against what you're trying to train her to do. Back up, back up, back up, back up. Wiggle. Look at that. Wave. Good. If she keeps backing up, just let that rope slide through your hand. Stop your feet and let that rope slide through your hand. If she backed up all the way to the panel, that's fine. She'll stop eventually. Now that she's being curious to that saddle, I'm going to leave her alone for a second because I'm going to throw that saddle on her back. And guess what that saddle is? It's a dead cow. It smells different than anything she's ever smelled. It's leather. It's a dead cow. We're going to throw a dead cow over her back. Let her smell it. Let her be curious. All right? Okay, here we go. Straighten your hindquarters up one more time. Get myself in position. Oh, 400% humidity, but no wind today, is there? Wiggle, wave. Good, I like that one. I like that one a lot. Heel the hindquarters off the fence. Heel the hindquarters off the fence. Wiggle. Not moving. Oh, there she goes. If she moves on the wiggle, I'm not going to the wave. Okay? Very nice, Sansa. Very nice. Heel the hindquarters. Okay? Get myself in position. Wiggle. Wave. That's really good. That was really good. All right? Remember, I'm going to run through this really quick because the storm is coming. Okay? So we'll repeat this wiggle, wiggle, wave again. Because here's what's really cool is when you're walking two horses from the field and one wants to get ahead of you, guess what I can do? Wiggle. And that horse will stay behind me instead of rushing past me. Okay? I will not guarantee that on all the dragons, but most of them. Okay, if you teach this and you repeat it, repetition is your friend, consistency is your ally. All right, so going to do a little bit of lunging, get her a little tired so she wants to stand still for me to throw this saddle pad and saddle over top of her. Remember, I've been on top of her. Didn't we do a horse sheet? We did a horse sheet on top of her, okay? So this should not be a problem today. But remember, you're seeing this all raw, not editing anything. All right. See, look at that. She went to back up. Oh my gosh, it must be about body language. But remember, your body language needs to give the proper cue. So I didn't give the back up cue, so I just stood still, stop, start over. All right. What's the cue to go on the lunge? Lift, go to the shoulder, get her out on the circle. I'm throwing them away after I work today. Even though you've repaired them 4 times. Look how nice she's lunging today. She's tipping her nose when I ask. She's staying in a really nice cadence around me, isn't she? Yes, she is. This is amazing. I like it. Wait for her to break. Ask again. Ooh. Watch this. She's going to walk up to that saddle. She's going to be curious. And I'm going to let her rest there. Okay? Leave her alone. Change direction. She goes better to the right. She definitely goes better to the right. Which is funny because her right side is not as flexible as her left. So that doesn't make any sense to me. But it'll all come together in the end, I'm sure. Whoa. And she wants to walk to me because we did that in the beginning. But now she wants to be curious of this saddle. You want to be curious? Want to smell on it? She doesn't really care about that saddle. She does not care about that saddle at all. Some of them come in here and like, whoa, what's that? Something on your bucket? All right, lift. Go to the shoulder. Get her out on the circle. I forgot to put my bug spray on. Here comes the rain. That thing your friend. I just need to lunge her a couple more times and then we're going to do this. So I feel like the drizzle is about to pour. As much as I'd like to stay. Yeah, I think you should put it on top. You going to hold it there? I'm not worried about her.
Okay.
Don't worry about her. She'll get used to it. She's going to have to. Hey, it's just one more desensitizing thing. Whoa, look at that. There's an umbrella above the camera. I think she's going to pay more attention to me than that umbrella. Ooh. But just to say, hey, there's something different over here. There's an umbrella. Look at that. Look, she's a little nervous, but she's not fleeing. All right. So when I do the saddling, you can hold that still. But anyway, that sounds good. Look at that. Okay, let's go. Here it comes. Ooh, don't you love how she stays on that rope there? I love it, I love it, I love it. Ooh, that's crazy, man. Gotta do what we gotta do. She's not worried about weeds, okay? Just let her go and stop on ass. Okay? If it's really ugly and strong and discombobulated from the back, you know, then I'll like drive her to get her to pick up, to slip the lead and if it's bad in the front or bad in the back. I'll drive her. Don't stop her. Because the whole goal is to go. Go. Okay? Alright, so bring it up. Done. She's already stalled it. Remember, I'm moving her instead of me moving to her on the side, I'm moving her to my other side. happen to add a baby step. Here's my baby step. Here's my baby step. Here's my baby step. Right now, let's do that. Now, let's do that. That's it, in the olden days, they called this sacking out. In the new days, we call it desensitizing. You ever hear anybody say, let your horse smell it? Yes, let your horse smell it. When you approach them, let them smell it, because if they're curious about it, they want to know about it, then they're not going to flee or fight you to get away from it. Let them smell it. Yeah. Yeah. See, when she investigates, I take it away. Take it away. Take that scary thing away. Here we go. Rub, 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 rub. Good girl. I feel like I'm out of view here. Don't touch anything, Pam, because it'll just keep rolling. If you touch something, it might stop it.
You're good.
Right. Roll it over. Look at my hand. I'm not holding her to a stop. Okay, she's not allowed to run past me. But if she goes backwards or sideways, I'm just gonna keep doing this. Keep doing this. All right. Why is she better on this one? I have no idea. Maybe we ought to get one of those mental telepathy people that come in and read your horse's mind. Have you heard about that? I'm not up on it, but I'd be curious to see what Royal has to say about me. No, honestly, I'd be curious what Joel has to say about me. My mama, she's so nice, she feeds me. She's a witch. And I would be like, yeah, you're so nice, you let me ride you? But you're a witch too. Here we go. All right, look at that. Look at that. Let's see, we slide it off your butt. Slide it off your butt. Rub you, rub you, rub you. All we're doing is rubbing with love, rubbing with love, rubbing with love. Okay? Would this have been this easy if I wouldn't have done all that desensitizing with the rope over her, with the stick and string over her, with the horse sheet over her? No, absolutely not. And if you have a horse that's not as good-minded and gentle as this one, you're going to have even bigger problems if you don't do your prep work. Do your prep work. Look at that. I'm not holding her to a stop. I got a loose line over my elbow. Look at this. Look at this. How you like that? She's a little, in her mind, because I can feel it, apprehensive about all of this, but because she's not licking her lips, she's not resting her leg, but she's not showing me the white of her eye. So it's like, I'm apprehensive, but I'm accepting it because I trust you, Tina. So this is what groundwork does. It allows that horse to trust you because you've built that relationship. Wow, there's new cars going by today. Oh yeah, by the way, yesterday, the hazmat, fire rescue, a guy climbed down into a well, got stuck 6 feet down, and I guess his neighbor couldn't get him out. And you know me, the stalker, PI, Miss PI, I figured out who it was, and I was just giggling. Giggling, giggling, giggling. Anyway, he's safe, he's fine. Anyway, all right, I'm going to take her for a step with this. Step. Step with this. Step with this. She's never had anything on her back and taken a step. We didn't even take a step with the horse sheet, okay? She's never had anything on her back and taken a step. All right, look at this. Here we go. Here's the moment of truth. I like to put my rope over my elbow, and then if I need to, I grab it, all right? But I kind of give her a little bit of a chance while I'm doing things. I have my 2 hands, okay? When you go to cinch this up for the first time, you're really putting yourself in a vulnerable position. Okay? So I like to have my 2 hands free, and if I need it, I got it right there. Okay? Alright, we're going to desensitize like this first. Desensitize like this first. Desensitize like this first. And guess what I'm not going to do for the first time? I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to put it on her back. Put it on her back. Yes, I have the girth there, but it's not like that metal stirrup, because that metal stirrup is a barrel stirrup. And it's going to clang her, and then she's going to run into me. Because horses move away from pressure, right? All right, let's see. So her head came up. Pam's over here about to giggle, but she doesn't want to be on film here. She has got the biggest smile on her face, like a proud grandmom over there. All right, see, she's smelling it. She tipped her nose and she's smelling it that way. So what's the best thing to do right now? Cinch it up? No, absolutely not. Take it off. Put it on. Take it off. Take the whole thing off. Put it on. Put it on. A little harder that time. Don't walk around on eggshells on your horse. You will create a glass house. And it will fall in an instant when it gets scared. Look at this. Relaxed leg. Alright? My rule, 5 times is a charm. That was 2. 3. Still relaxed, hasn't moved her feet. I'm counting 1001, 1002 in my head. Are y'all counting with me? Come on now. This is how we do it. 2 seconds. That was 4. Here's 5. You notice I'm giving a little bit more oomph. Yeah. Look, if they can't handle the pressure of this, how are they going to handle the pressure of you sitting on them? I like it. Remember, when they do something well, give them a 10 count, give them a 15 count. Sing happy birthday to them, whatever you like. Me, I can't remember lyrics to a song, so I just give them a second. All right, I'll go on to the other side. I want to turn her around so y'all can see better. Come on, sweetness. Turn you around. Did you see that viewfinder? Okay, because sometimes it goes black, so you couldn't see it. Come on. Am I still in view? I want to step up a bit though. I feel like sometimes I get a little too far away. This is the hardest part about doing these videos, because I would not be moving this horse around. Ooh. Too close? See, I would not be moving these horses around whatsoever. I would just keep them where they are, keep doing it, keep them where they are, keep doing it. But hey, it's giving her extra training, right? Okay, what am I doing first? Desensitizing the air next to the horse. Oh shoot, what did I forget? I forgot to grab my rope. Thank you, Sansa, for reminding me. 1, 2, 3, here it comes. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, so how many of you out there, send me a text message tomorrow, are saying, just cinch it up and let her go? Nope. This is my preference, my horse, okay? I am going to just do this today. Baby steps, because she is a baby. How did that strap get all undone? I'm going to fix that so it doesn't get all dirty. I'm going to lose about 10 pounds out here today, which might be a good thing. My left hand is not as good as my right because I broke it in 2015. Thank you to a fire-breathing, red-headed dragon. Yeah. Here it comes. Little harder each time, little harder each time. That's 2. Yes, this is my barrel saddle. It's not the saddle I'm going to ride in, but it's super light to do this today and the first saddle tomorrow. And then she's going to get the heavy roping saddle, which probably weighs a good 40 pounds. As I get older, it feels like it weighs 65. After 7 horses in the same day, it feels like 150 pounds. All right, what was that, 3 or 4? Let's just say it was 3. Get 1 extra if we have to. Throw it up there. Okay. 4. Throw it up there. Are you bored? Good. I like it. I like that you're bored. Okay, she's feeling the stirrup. She's feeling the stirrup on this side, but the reason I'm pulling it up on that side, remember, I don't want her to spook at that stirrup, slapping her side and running into me. I want this to be a comfortable experience. All right? But here's what I am going to do. I am going to let her feel all of this. Remember what we did yesterday? We did the rope under the belly. We did the rope swinging it, desensitizing. She's had ropes around her leg. If you don't do all that prep work, this isn't going to be so easy. I promise you, it will not be this easy. All right? Okay. I'd like to turn her around for you to see, but I don't want to move her feet right now. Okay, so I'm just going to show you. Reach under. Okay? And all I'm doing today is letting her feel it. Let her feel it. Let her feel it. Just like that. Let her just feel that different feel than a rope or a string or my brush. Okay? Just feel it. Little tighten, little tighten, little tighten. We did that with the rope. Little tighten, little tightening, little tighten. All right? She's like, I really don't care. I really, really don't care. Please let me go back to the Marriott with my brother, with the fans. Look how bad she's sweating, and we didn't even hardly lunge her. This is the humidity out here. This is not fly spray. This is freaking humidity. Okay? All right. Okay. Here we go. Oh, oh, she's taking a step. She's taking a step, and she didn't even care. All right, look at that. Look at that. Okay, one more thing I'm gonna do before we go. It stopped raining, so here. So in the beginning, I said I wanted to do flexing every day with this horse, but because she started to do it automatically without me asking, I backed off a couple days. So just to let you know, most horses I do not back off. All right, I needed to back off on her because she's starting to flex on her own without me asking. So I just gave her a couple days break from it. All right, now we're gonna prep her for getting on her, what did I say, 17th, 18th, or 19th, whichever day my helper's coming. So I'm gonna do a couple days of flexing, then I'm gonna back off again, and then I'm gonna get ready to get on her, and I'm gonna flex her with that head stall again, and then she should be good to go. But if she's flexing too much, I'm never gonna get her feet to move. Did y'all hear that? I will never get her feet to move if she's flexing to a standstill too much. All right, but since we haven't done it with her for a couple days, I am going to go back and remind her. So what do? While you pretend like you're in the saddle, lift, slide, pull to where your hip would be. Good girl. Lift, slide, pull to where your hip would be. Good girl. I'm going to do just 3 times today. Good girl. Am I still in view? I feel like I'm close. Okay. It's nice having somebody here to watch that viewfinder for me, because when I'm here by myself, I got guests. Okay, good girl. Lift, slide, pull to where your hip would be, flex. Lift, slide, pull to where your hip would be, flex. I don't think you guys can see that. I want to remind people, or if you missed how to flex, or if you're one of my students and you're watching this and you're just worried about flexing, okay? Remember, if you're in the saddle, here's your hip, here's your reins. You got to go one hand, lift up to your, like up to where your chin, almost to your chin, not your belly button. Slide your hand for leverage. Tip her nose around to where your hip up here, and when she touches, that's a flex. Licks her lips, yes ma'am, I am compliant. Good. All right, that's it for her today. Woo! I am so excited and sweating at the same time. But I'm honestly getting excited to sit on this horse because I really like her. So, yeah, she's probably not going to go anywhere for a while. So, you know, if you're thinking about offering me any money, it better be a lot. Like probably $10,000 today. When I'm done, maybe more. No, just kidding. But yeah, she's pretty cool. All right, so we will see you all back here tomorrow because it was yesterday, today, tomorrow, and then a day off. Okay? So thank you for tuning in. Thank you for purchasing. I always appreciate it. Have a great day.